Good day to everyone. So today our group will be presenting or explaining our topic of our campaign or our social media exhibition for our social marketing subject. So the title of our campaign is known as Quarantine the Corona, and the topic is about asymptomatic COVID-19, and we want to encourage or spread awareness on why we should get or normalize getting tested for COVID-19 once a month to prevent the asymptomatic COVID-19 from spreading.
What is asymptomatic? Asymptomatic is a person infected with COVID-19 who does not develop symptoms. Asymptomatic transmission refers to transmission of the virus from a person who does not develop symptoms. In this regard, there are few reports of laboratory confirmed cases who are truly asymptomatic. According to New Straits Times on July 26, 2020, Dr. Nur Hisham says almost half of today's COVID-19 patients are asymptomatic. The case was made up almost 50% of the 14,516 new infections reported today and classified as Category 1 patient. He also mentioned that 92% of the infected individuals were not vaccinated and urged more Malaysians to get themselves inoculated. To be known that COVID-19 infects a large percentage of humans, perhaps as high as 40%, while at the same time, patient also does not develop symptoms. Experts believe that the virus of COVID-19 can transmitted from a person to a person through several ways. Droplets or aerosol is the most common transmission. Besides that, airborne transmission. The virus can live in the air for up to 3 hours, so it can get into your lungs if someone who has breathed out and you breathe in. Other than that, surface transmission. It is a less common method. Is when you touch surface that someone who has the virus. The purpose of this campaign is to normalize getting tested once in a month for COVID-19 to diagnose ourselves whether we are infected with COVID-19 or not. If results were positive, we can get fast treatment and we can also take early steps to minimize the spread of COVID-19. It is why normalized getting tested for COVID-19 is important. Not only we can save ourselves, but we can save others. The reason on conducting this campaign is to spread awareness and gain knowledge about asymptomatic COVID-19. We choose the name Quarantine the Corona because it is related to our goals in spreading the awareness about COVID-19.
Based on our chosen campaign, we have our goals and things that we want to achieve. Based on the knowledge that we have gathered, it is safe to assume that asymptomatic COVID-19 is very deadly, and in fact it aligns with the phrase silent but deadly. So for our campaign, we want to encourage others to start getting tested for COVID-19 voluntarily monthly. This is to ensure the safety for themselves and others around them. Another thing to note is that our campaign is also for us to increase the knowledge on the asymptomatic COVID-19 towards our audience by providing the information they need to be aware of this deadly virus. As our approach is to promote and spread awareness on the asymptomatic COVID-19, therefore our targeted audiences are adults aged 20 to 40 years old. Based on our knowledge, adults who are 20 to 40 years old usually develop a strong antibody, and in some cases they might get infected by the disease, but the symptoms cannot be identified. This is due to, at the age of 20 to 40 years old, adults are at the peak of their body strength. They might have the virus, but due to strong antibodies, they might not even feel like they have gotten the virus due to no symptoms such as fever, headaches, or loss of taste. This made us believe that adults aged 20 to 40 years are our primary target because we believe that adults aged 20 to 40 years old who are infected with COVID-19 but are asymptomatic can transmit the disease to others unknowingly. To conduct our campaign exhibition, we firstly need to promote on our social media platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. By spreading it online, it will be easier to gain attention since our target audiences are usually the type that is always on social media. Therefore, it is easier to conduct this exhibition once they know what it is about. We plan to set up a booth while also handing out flyers towards our targeted audience. To decide on the place where we will conduct our exhibition, we chose the place where adults aged 20 to 40 years old spend most of the time at. So we made a decision to have the campaign in setting up our exhibition booth while handing out flyers at a shopping mall. Not only is this place strategic, but also it is easy to spread awareness of asymptomatic COVID-19 and distribute our free masks towards the adults aged 20 to 40 years old. Majority of our target audience spend most of their time doing errands in mall. Therefore, it is why we chose to hold our campaign at the mall.
The message we want to give is to promote a safer environment for the people around with a free COVID-19 environment. Secondly, we want to help encourage others to be aware of asymptomatic COVID-19. This is because this new virus can spread primarily through contact with the person and badly impact the whole world. Last but not least, the message we want to deliver is to help improve the quality of life during this pandemic. As we can see, this COVID-19 virus has great drastic effect on the daily life of citizens, work, and the whole economy. People with asymptomatic COVID-19 are most likely to transmit the virus than asymptomatic people because they delivered no symptoms such as fever, flu, cough, and others. This is why asymptomatic COVID-19 is deadly and dangerous because it can spread the virus without us knowing and can cost others their life. Therefore, as mentioned in our video, the three highlight objectives of our campaign includes the behavior objective, knowledge objective, and belief objective. For the first one, our behavior objective is to normalize getting tested once a month for COVID-19. Next, our knowledge objective is to know that COVID-19 infects a large percentage of humans, perhaps as high as 40%, while at the same time, patients also do not deliver any symptom. And lastly, our belief objective is to the belief that the adult aged 20 until 40 years old who are asymptomatic with COVID-19 can transmit the disease to the others unknowingly. With this campaign, we hope that we can educate people on how easily virus can be transmitted and infect the entire population, and we want to show how to normalize getting tested once a month are key strategies in handling the spread of the virus.